Hi everybody, it's Kathy here and I am coming to you with a ScrapaSketch Creative Team layout today, and I am doing a promo for the premium site www.scrapsketch.com, where you can find sketches, printables, stencils and now ebooks. So I'm using the Bon Appetit Cinco de Mayo and Golden Petals printables here, and I am using these icons from the Cinco de Mayo and these ones from the Bon Appetit, and they will be part of my layout today. I am doing premium sketch number 126, so if you head on over to www.scrapasketch.com, you will be able to see this sketch before I have it completed. So I'm cutting these papers down into strips that are 3/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch, and I need 2 of each from each of the papers in those sizes, and they are going to form a landing horizontal strip across the middle of my layout. Now I am using a wood grain background, and that is a Vicky Booten piece there, and as you watch this you'll see I have terrible trouble with the tape when I'm trying to lay it for this one. There seems to be a manufacturing fault with this roll, with a tear down the centre of it. I don't know why. So now when I'm putting in long strips I'm getting tears across it, and it's very frustrating. So these strips are going to create the landing place across the layout, and they are like an anchor point for the pictures and also for the embellishment clusters that I'm going to put into this layout. Now Lisa creates sketches quite regularly and she puts them up every month on the premium site. These ones you cannot see at the Facebook group. These are the premium sketches and they are amazing. She does single pages and double pages, and every month you can find new inspiration if you head over to the store. Now for a small premium cost, and it is small for the year, it's minimal, you are able to access these extra sketches, you're able to access an inspiration gallery, and you can also go there to get your printables, which you can see that I'm using here, and look how great they go together on this layout. I just think that they're so versatile that you can mix and match, and that's the beauty of the printables. And using hybrid with your normal scrapbooking supplies extends your stash, and that's what we all need to do in this tight economy today. So as I said, these strips are being used to create a horizontal line across the layout. They are at different heights and different lengths, which is great because that gives interest to your layout, and they do go across but not all the way across. So it is a feature on the layout as well that these strips take up a certain amount but not the whole layout. Now as I said, if you stay through to the end, I will have a discount code for you that you can use anytime when you go to check out at Lisa's store. She does have a Facebook store too, and that detail is at the end of the video as well. So I really do recommend these products. I love them. They're great. There's so many different varieties now. She has so many printables, and she has great range of stencils still, so go and check those out. And the books, oh my goodness, 2 ebooks. One is single pages and the other is double. It is amazing. So I'm just lining up these last strips here because I don't want them to be too short, but they do need to be shorter than the rest. And that's so that you get that staggered event across the page. And I love how the black and the red and that hot pink really do blend together nicely for this layout. And given that it is like I really was going for a Mexican theme that's based on my photos, that come together really nicely. And I am apologizing, Jack's going off again in the background. He does it every night. He's afraid of the dark. Who ever heard of cockatoo afraid of the dark? But anyway, Jack is. So here's my double photos. Now, of course, my photos are larger than what Lisa has in her sketch, and that's showing you the adaptability of sketches. You make it fit your needs. These photos are rare photos. They're of my 2 boys, and they were out with their mates having dinner at El Camino before a movie. They're just wearing their sombreros, as is required when you go to El Camino. They are very funny, and it's really funny because the man young man who is with my sons is a fellow that I actually taught when he was in kindergarten. So it's very strange. So that's my son over there in that photo I just put down on the left, and his mate is on the right. I taught the one on the right. My son and him became friends in kindergarten back in 2008 and have been friends ever since. And it's really strange. It's a small world because I actually taught Bailey back then. And I taught Bailey's sister. And so I've had a lot to do with Bailey's family. But Bailey and my son Owen have stayed friends for long past school. And it's nice to see. So I have gone and fussy cut out all of those elements from the Cinco de Mayo and also from the Bon Appetit range, and I'm just building up the clusters as Lisa has in hers. She has done it as a diagonal across, so she has 2 clusters. She doesn't have the 3. Where I'm layering up these word quotes there at the top left hand, that is where she's got her title, but I'm just using those little quote phrases. Now I do stick these tickets in here at the top. That's not part of the sketch, and then I end up pulling them off when I go to stick everything down because I really don't actually like where they're sitting, and I'll keep those for another day. I have got these word phrases going into place. I have moved them around so that they are on opposite corners. I did do my journaling, and then I changed the year, and I have to go back and fix that up, and I will do that by printing out another one and sticking it in off screen later on. To finish it off, I'm doing a messy border, and I'm just drawing a pen line around the outside framing of this layout, and that's pretty much it coming together. Now, I do love the colours of this. It matches their sombreros, it matches the photos, and I just love how it's all tied together. I'm adding in 3 sets of 3 pop dots, or pops of colour, because that's setting up that visual triangle, and I've done it in the yellow to highlight the yellow in their hats. Oh, I do not understand the fingers in photos. These people are going to be so annoyed with themselves when they get older and look back at these photos and think, why did we do it? But that's a thing, that's what they do. It really is weird, but I'm telling them they will regret it when they get older. They'll look back and think, why did people let me do that? Anyhow, that's a thing of the millennials. They do it for whatever reason. And here it is in full. Look at those beautiful colours there. They just come together so perfectly on this layout. I love it. And you've got a little journaling tag in there that allows you to put in some info. I added in that little banner underneath the photo. I love how this has come together. Go check us out on the Facebook group. You can find us on Instagram. This is where Lisa's shop is on Facebook. www.scrapasketch.com. Don't forget 10% off if you use Kathy Loves to Scrap 10 as my code on checkout. Happy scrapping till next time, and here's my next video for you.